You're listening to KEXP. You can find us at 90.3 FM in Seattle, 92.7 FM in the Bay Area, streaming worldwide at KEXP.org and also on the KEXP mobile apps. And thank you so much to everyone tuned in, watching these videos and listening on the air. You make these sessions possible. You can support KEXP with a gift anytime at KEXP.org and make sure we help you discover your next favorite band. And speaking of which, we have a band in studio today. It was love at first listen for me. It is Black Ends. Welcome.
Hello, Cheryl.
Oh my goodness. A new album out, Psychotic Spew. I am so excited to have you here today. Are you ready to rock?
Oh yeah, we're
All
so
right.
ready.
Black Ends live on KEXP.
Thank you.
Like it there, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't let myself, so I could be free. She said I prayed to
You're listening to Black Ends live on KEXP. They're playing songs for their newest album, Psychotic Spew.
Take what you want from me. I fake my own death. I do what you wish. I fake my own death. But take what you want from me. I do my own hair. I still get the mail. I fake my own death. So angry, I put it to my teeth. I put it on a shelf. This is fire. If I could find words to talk to you, I hope you understand.
Awesome. This is Black Ends live on KEXP from the new debut full-length album, Psychotic Spew.
Thank you, Cheryl. Good job, guys.
I'm in the trenches of grief. No one to call me a friend. Till death I'll be in my head. Your guilty smile fills me. Bad time it that puts you up against the wall. It's bad time it that puts you up against the wall. Put you up against the wall. I'm in the trenches of grief. Oh no, Bad time it that puts you up against the wall. It's bad time it that puts you up against the wall. Put you up against the wall. honest and weary and stale and sweet. It did right in at myself and leisure, displeasure got lost in the speaking suns. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. That is Black Ends live on KEXP. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Was that fun for you? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Psychotic Spew, your debut full-length album, and just over a month old.
Yep.
Have you been living with these songs for a while? I've been living with them only for a month or so, and I cannot get enough of them.
Yeah. No, we wrote a lot of them in like January of this year and kind of recorded them pretty fast, I'd say. But yeah, some of them are pretty old, and we've been living with those for a while. Like When I'm Alone on that album is a couple years old. Yeah.
Well, from what I understand, it was a product of a long, intentional creative process. And how did you decide what songs were going to make the cut? Did some of them not make it?
You answer, Ben.
There was one that we recorded a demo of that did not make it, but
Wait, which one?
I forget what it's called.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess one song didn't make the cut.
Well, if it didn't even have a name.
I guess, yeah.
I guess you weren't that fond of it.
Yeah, what is that?
Well, you've been on this remarkable journey. I mean, starting in Moscow, Idaho, and you have captured the heart of the Seattle DIY scene and have launched off into the great stratosphere. Who knows? The sky is the limit for this band. And Psychotic Spew is such an ambitious album. And
thank you
your
so much.
sound, it's just so unique and constantly evolving, which I feel like I've been a fan for such a long time. And I have to admit, you always leave me wanting more. You've like dropped these snacks, little singles and EP for us, and just give us a taste for something. And definitely this feels like a long-awaited record, but it's just absolutely wonderful. And I wonder, being on this long creative journey together, how do you feel that you approached this new album, taking into account all the things that you've learned along the way?
That's a great question. I feel like we approached it pretty differently than how we usually like write things, you know? I feel like we used to just jam stuff out live a lot and then record, but this time we just focused on the writing and went into the studio pretty fast. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, it was a lot of just you and I just sitting and recording
Sitting
demos.
on a computer. Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like we went into it with more planning, I guess.
Yeah, we
almost.
definitely planned it a lot more. We did rush to the studio, but we planned it more, you know. I feel like the last albums we were just like, oh, this sounds good live, let's just go to the studio now. And this time we didn't really play them live, we just focused on making them good.
It seems like improvisation and just staying open to what moves you is a part of what you do. Ben, I read an interview once, you said you sort of throw everything against the wall and see what sticks.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
There's a real strong sense of freedom in your music. As I mentioned, I feel like definitely when it comes to improvisation, it feels like spontaneity plays a role in your performances, at least. Does that play a role in the songwriting as well? I mean, do you find that you're constantly surprising each other or in the rehearsal space?
Absolutely. Billie especially. Her fills are unreal. Her drumming is unreal, so she really contributes to the band a lot. I feel like I'm always blown away by both of them all the time.
I don't know if Billie has a mic over there. Do you have a mic? Because I know you've been with the band now for a couple of years, and your drumming has had such a profound impact. And I'm wondering how you found your groove with Nicolle and Ben, who've been playing together for quite a while when you had joined the band. Were there any surprises or challenges that came along with joining the band? There definitely seems to be a lot of joy for you.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely took me a little bit to figure out that they weren't going to tell me what to do at all. Like, the first couple of months, I was just trying to, like, play the parts as they were on the other albums. But, you know, the more they let me get away with, the crazier I've become, so.
It was a smart move not to tell Billie what to do.
Yeah, we were just like, make up your own parts. Don't listen to the old songs. Just do what you need to do.
I mean, aside from the sound that's coming out of those drums, it's impossible not to just be riveted watching.
Oh my God,
It's
I know.
incredible. You don't need any visuals. You don't have to worry about that. But you've worked with some legendary figures. I know Jack and Dino mixed and mastered Stay Evil, and the amazing Lori Goldston
Oh, yeah. She's
played
so great.
on this record. And what was it like having Lori contribute to the record, and how did her presence influence the final sound of Psychotic Spew?
Ben wrote like a lot of Laurie's parts, so I'll let him answer this because he is really cool. Ben is cool.
I wrote out some parts for her to play, but she also did a lot of improvisation, which I feel like is something that she enjoys doing as well. And yeah, it was just wonderful to work with her just because the sounds that she got out of the cello were fit in exactly how I wanted them to and more. So, and she's just a really sweet and very nice person to work with.
Absolutely. We love you, Laurie, if you watch this ever.
Well, what a great choice for collaborating. She's on a number of songs. And I know a little bit about the band. I've read about you over the years and, read interviews and talked to you. And I know that all of you played tons of instruments. I mean, Billie's an amazing guitarist, plays guitar on one of the songs. And Nicolle, I know that you played saxophone.
Yeah,
and
I don't play that anymore, but
Ben,
I was really bad at it.
Bring it back.
and
Maybe you'll bring it back.
I mean, I listened to you shred on that guitar, and I know that you were interested in classical guitar when you were
classical,
young.
yeah. I still play it. Yeah.
I mean, do you feel like you work that into what you're doing in this band?
Yeah, definitely. I think it helps a lot with writing guitar parts. Yeah. If anyone's stumped on a guitar part, just start playing classical guitar. It really helps.
And Ben, you play a myriad of instruments. You played trombone for a really long time. And how many instruments do you play on this record?
I don't know exactly how many, but
Take a guess.
I tried to do as many as possible.
2, 3, 4, 20?
Not 20, I don't know, 10 or something.
Yeah, I think 10, right? I think 10. Yeah, Ben plays a lot of instruments on this one.
How do you balance the technical side of production by maintaining that raw energy that is just so much a part of this band?
Like in terms of just like the density of instruments.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, we definitely branched out to try to get a diversity of instruments on this one. And I think that was a worry for me, is that it would kind of dilute our trio sound, because I wouldn't want to lose that because I feel like we're all pretty like adventurous people. Like we like to be like, oh yeah, like let's put synthesizer or whatever on this and like see what happens. So I think it was kind of a challenge to maintain the trio energy throughout the album.
I think the way Don mixed it too really helped. Like the person who mixed our album, Don Farwell, he really helped with that, keeping it raw, even though there were a lot of instruments. He really helped out.
It's nice. It has that raw sound, but you can definitely tell, you're working with more tools now and you've got a lot more experience under your belt.
Yeah.
Well, the songs on Psychotic Spew are so powerful. They're full of intensity and humor. And Nicolle, you said that a lot of this album is about isolation and dissociation. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Oh, yeah. I just feel like I don't know, there are a lot of people and me who have problems with isolating themselves and kind of dissociating through life, just even like dissociating on your phone or just kind of just not being present in the world, you know, and it's easy to do that. So I just kind of wrote songs that made me feel better, I guess, just kind of therapy. Yeah, it's just about not wanting to isolate anymore, I guess. You know, some of those songs are, I don't know. Yeah, some of those songs are just about not wanting to isolate and not wanting to dissociate through your life, you know. So
I can relate to that. I mean, it's so common in songs where the author of the song is writing about something completely different than the listener
absolutely
is hearing, but feeling like it speaks directly to them.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you've been playing shows in Seattle for a long time. I know you did a European tour last year. One of our listeners today actually wrote in as I was previewing that you were going to be on, saying they saw you at the Shackwell Arms in London.
Oh,
and
nice.
that all you had left at the end of the tour were extra small T-shirts, so you signed a poster for them, and that you were super nice, but that the show was off the hook.
That
And
show was really great.
yeah,
That
they,
was really awesome.
They sent a photo too, which was super fun to see. But it feels like Psychotic Spew marks a new chapter for the band. How does it feel to be at this moment in your career, and now you're getting more exposure, and you know you're deservedly being heard by more people?
It feels really good. I feel like we've been doing this for a while now, and to finally like have people listening like that is really cool. I'm still confused, but I'm excited.
Do you take things as they come, or do you have a little group around you? I mean, do you have a plan of action? Do you got plans for the future?
Yeah, I think we got plans. I'm not nervous for the future. I feel like we're going to get better and better. So, yeah. How about you? You got plans, anyone?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to continue what we're doing. I want to continue writing, continue recording. It's been some of the best experiences of my life,
Me too.
recording with you guys and
Absolutely.
and playing shows. And so, yeah, I just hope that I get to keep doing that.
Well, we hope there's a long future for Black Ends. It's such a pleasure to have you here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cheryl. That was really great.
Thank
that
you.
was fun.
Black Ends live here in the KEXP studios. Thank you so much for supporting KEXP. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll get notification every time we launch a wonderful new video and help you discover all your favorite bands here on KEXP. Psychotic Spew, the new album from Black Ends. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
You're listening to KEXP, where the music matters. Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.